Yo, what's up, everyone? So, I want to talk about Travis Hunter. He's been going viral pertaining to not even because of his great talent as a young football player, his promising talent. He's going to be a top NFL player if he stays focused. Um, but that's overshadowed because of the drama with his current girlfriend. And I know you guys are probably wondering, why did I play Let Her Cook in the beginning? So I played it because I feel like, you know, these people make a choice. These guys make a choice, especially, when they're in a promising state and, they're about to go far. He's doubling down on the love of his life. We clearly see her personality and how she handles things. And I think her attitude is pretty nasty. She has recently came out and tried to defend herself, but to me, the damage is done. But the reason why I played the song is because I'm like, well, let her cook. If she found a sucker, let her lick it. You know, let her get married. I think he said he's not going to get a prenup, or I heard some reports saying that he's not going to get a prenup. So I'm like, well, let her cook. Let her set herself up. Let her set her family up and do what she got to do. I think that's the smartest thing she can do. And I think that we should allow Travis Hunter to be a dummy in peace. Let's just see what happens. But recently, it's been some reports coming out that she has a questionable past of being an OnlyFans girl. Mm, and possibly stripping. So that's another thing to think about. But from the origins of their relationship, what I found is that he was currently in a relationship when he DM'd her and she left him on read for 2 months. So, you know, I fully believe in that saying that how you get them is how you lose them. So, you know, everybody's feeling sorry for him, but it sounds like maybe he's a cheater. But he does have some type of infatuation with her. She did say that she did say that she wasn't attracted to him initially, and at first I was like, wow, that's kind of terrible. But then I thought about it and I was like, well, that's kind of typical. It happens, sometimes when a guy approach a girl, she might not like him in the beginning, but he won her over with his charm and his efforts and the things that he showed her that he can do. So I'm not going to really get into that part. Um, but I think we should listen to his response to all this. So let's take a quick listen. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see.
Talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Talk about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Like, come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Clickbait pages. Y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, if something bad gonna happen, y'all keep doing that. Y'all better stop that.
What's bad that's gonna happen?
Stop. All the clickbaiting pages. Yeah, when we was sitting down and I was at my papa shop, we was talking about my family. What was they gonna do while I was in there signing stuff? I had all my family there. And that's why she did. That's why she said she's gonna stay there so they can get stuff. That's why she said she's gonna sit there so they can get stuff, have fun there. She wanted to go back they wanted to go back. Some of them want to go back to the hotel, some of them didn't. Y'all trying to make
So I mean, I would say this is the problem with I would say currently with social media. you allow yourself to be so exposed because he really didn't have to respond on his Twitch account to this. It's sometimes it's better to be quiet. He sound like a little lovesick puppy. People are going to judge this girl the way she presented is valid in how people think. She's not a nice, she doesn't seem like a nice person or a very pleasant person to be around. So I mean, it only makes sense that people are going to judge. But let's see what else he has to say.
Y'all hate on me and then y'all go and hate on my girl. Like, bro, I feel the same pain that she feel. We're inseparable, bro. We are going with each
Inseparable.
other.
Inseparable.
Like, she hurting, of course I'm gonna be hurting. If I'm hurting, of course she gonna be hurting. Like, come on, bro. That joint hurt, bro. But then again, I'm talking to people that like, go ahead, bro. I don't care. I would rather all y'all leave right now and go send a text message. So when she wake up in the morning, she get on her phone, nothing but positivity, nothing but positive energy.
She doesn't give positive energy. Well, she's not going to get it back.
She's slow. You know, you hurt, but you just cry yourself to sleep and you just be gone. Like,
I doubt it.
She drunk, like, OD amount tonight for no reason.
That's too much information given.
No, she's asleep. She's gone. Y'all hate on me and then y'all go.
So now he's saying that she's devastated and depressed about all this backlash, but I mean, the evidence show itself. I mean, everybody can go back to the video when he won the Heisman Trophy. I mean, Deion Sanders had to kind of push her to tell her to stand up and embrace him as he come down. I mean, I don't know. I was talking to someone about this, and I was like, the disrespect and the attitude is so out in the open and blatant. Just imagine what happens behind closed doors. And I said, maybe this is something that he's into. It's a lot of things that people are into, and maybe he's into some kind of humiliation, embarrassment type fetish. Because if we can see it, he definitely can see it. So I, it's hard to pinpoint what's really going on. Um, I don't know if he's just an, former insecure guy that maybe was teased and he finally got the girl that he feels like, the girl of his dreams, and he's willing to take anything, to keep her. It's really interesting to watch. I think he's only 23 years old, so he has a lot of time. He won't listen to his parents. He won't listen to Dion. This boy is lost. He's lost in the love sauce. So I feel like he's gonna have to learn the hard way. He's gonna have to learn, and maybe eventually he will learn. But recently, Leanne, his girlfriend, recently reported um, on this situation. She made a video trying to explain. I feel like she should have just left it where it was and not said anything, because people are going to get you. People are going to have a lot to say. It's nothing you could say. You rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And so let's see what she has to say. Let's go to it.
Addressing all this stuff online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. But with a testimony, without a test of faith. So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited. Okay, I'm going to care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things.
Ended up with him.
But that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being, and that's why we're together, and that's why we're still together to this day. Care about.
Now she says she doesn't date cheaters, but she ended up still dating him. So I feel like she's not being 100% truthful with that. Um, so let's go continue to go.
People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? That's not what I said. First of all, I said, baby, do you want me to sit here or do you want me to go with the family or do you want me to come with you? Because what y'all don't know, again, off of a 7-second clip, is those weren't fans, by the way. He had already finished that part. He had finished meeting with the fans. I was there the entire time taking pictures, talking to them, everything. The girls that were there, they were the Adidas, they worked for Adidas. So we were taking pictures for social posts. That's who those people were. I wasn't annoyed with no fans at all. I never annoyed with fans. So that's what that was. And then Travis was getting ready to leave. He had to be at a rehearsal for the Heisman ceremony. They had to do walkthroughs and stuff like that. So I was asking him, I was like, do you want me just to sit here? Do you want me to go back to the hotel? Like, do you want me to wait for our family? Because his family was in there shopping. Because Adidas let them go pick out stuff in the store. It was like a 4 pop-up shop this past weekend.
Okay, I don't care about none of that.
This is making me so mad because anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is perfect in my eyes. So when his name was called, I instantly was going to, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there and then
not put it on the mama.
Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. Like, and once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him. But then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime, and I knew they were going to film that moment. And because of how people are online, actual Heisman ceremony, and I knew they were going to film that moment. And because of how people are online, I was like, I don't want to be in that shot, so I'm going to sit down. So I try to sit down, so I'm not in the camera while I'm crying. People are going to be like, oh, why is she crying? Like, stuff like that. And so I got out of the camera purposely so they can have their moment. That's all it was. No one told me to stand up. No one had to tell me to celebrate with him. I was just sitting there crying. I wanted to take it in myself too. I was super excited for him.
Yeah.
But I wanted the moment to be about him and his family. And that's another thing. People are like, why did he sit next to her? Why was his mom? We had assigned seats.
So she get on here crying and whining and explaining why she was looking the way she looked at the Heisman ceremony. So, I mean, if you love your man and that's your man, you stand up, putting it on his mom, talking about you was waiting for the mom to get up, you was waiting for this, they didn't do that, X, Y, and Z. I feel like the only reason why she made this response video is because Travis probably was crying and whining to her about how they were looking. She knows that, it's a bag on the line. It's a bag on the line, and there's a lot of potential on the line. And girl, don't be a fool to mess that up. See, I'm not going to be that one that Captain save him. No, I congratulate her, and I feel like she, get to it and do it smartly and get what you can out of this situation. But what I don't appreciate is how the public and these people in these comments are trying to say that she's black. And I'm like, that's the last thing that needs to be said because obviously she's not black. She might be mixed or biracial at the most, but I don't consider that black. That is not black. Another race plus a black person cannot make a black person. Only a black man and a black woman can make a black child. If you're mixed with something else, you are biracial, and that's okay. But what I'm really saying is that the last thing we need is somebody that's quote unquote identifying as black and knowing the reputation she has for a bad attitude, rubbing people the wrong way, being rude. What does that sound like? That sound like the stereotypical cloak that they try to give black women of having the bad attitude. So no, she's definitely not black. I don't know what she is. I heard she's mixed with Hispanic. I heard she's Asian. I heard she's, light skinned, and got an Asian mom. I don't know what the hell she is, and it really doesn't matter. My main concern is let's not put the blackness on her because that's not what she is. Um, but I feel like Travis, he seems like a nerdy guy, but he's exceptional in football. So that gives him access and brings him into rooms that if he was just an average college guy that he probably couldn't get into. So with that, he's going to get that type of attention. I know with his type archetype, women a certain type of woman is an elevation for him, and they typically put up with a lot more with those type of women because they feel like it's an elevation. It's a status symbol. So he's getting what he's paying for, and I just hope that his father and his mother stay by his side, help guide him. But you gotta let this young man, because he is a man, be a man, and he's gonna have to learn. I don't. I believe that Leanne loves him, but it's definitely transactional. It's definitely um conditional. So, you know, but she's playing her cards right, but she need to get her attitude together because um the public is going to rip her to shreds and they're going to tear into her if she keeps it going. She think this is bad. They already pulled up her alleged OnlyFans and stripper receipts, apparently. So I just hope that Travis. I just hope that you know this possibly he comes out on top. I don't want to wish bad on him. I do think he's naive, a little dumb, a fool in love. And I mean, let's talk about it. We all have been a fool before. Everyone. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much you feel like that you have it together. Everybody has played a fool for love. And it's a learning lesson. It's something to laugh back at, years down the road. So I wish the best for Travis. I hope Deion Sanders stay in his ears. Let him know what time it is. He done been down this road and really, really, really keep an eye on him because he is lost. But that's all I got to say about this subject. Leave a comment if you want, like, and maybe even subscribe. All right, I'm out.